Hey everybody, this is Jasmine with Ethereal Pathways. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to do another channel collective message to see what you guys need to know for your highest and greatest good on your healing and ascension journey. Please take what resonates for you and leave what does not for somebody else, because I may channel signs of confirmation and or messages for some of you and some for others, because I channel for a large group of people, okay? And it doesn't matter however long ago I posted this video. If you were pulled to it, I do believe it was for a reason. You probably have a message in this, because I don't believe in coincidences, and I always put the intention when I record these videos that those who need to find them will find them in divine timing, okay? So I'm going to take a few moments to meditate and tap into the initial channel messages that I'm going to be writing down on my pad of paper, and then I'm going to go to the tarot, and then some confirmation decks. And I'm going to give you guys some oracles probably, and some messages from somebody if this ends up being a love reading. And I have some message cards here too. So, okay. Sorry about that. Okay. Spirit, what signs of confirmation do you have for the collective watching this, that this is their reading? I'm seeing a lion right away. So Leo, we are in Leo season. So the sign of Leo may be significant for somebody. Maybe you're a Leo, and or you and somebody in your energy. By the way, this is based on current energy. Any predictions I make are based on the current energy, what you and or someone in your energy. They may not be in your physical world right now, but if they're in your energy, they're sending you thought energy and stuff, okay? It could be you and or someone in your energy, what they're thinking and feeling at this time, like things that they want to do or they're thinking about doing, okay? And they're maybe about to take action, okay? So just keep that in mind. Okay, Holy Spirit, what other signs of confirmation do you have that this is the collective's message? Yeah, I just heard heart chakra. A lot of you have been healing your heart chakra. A lot of you are working on that. You're picking up the pieces after an ending of some sort in your life, and you're trying to rebuild either some sort of a relationship, or somebody wants to rebuild a relationship. We'll see what else comes out, okay? But heart chakra, yeah. And no coincidence I'm wearing green, by the way. Just realize that. So a lot of you are working on healing your heart chakra after some sort of an ending in your life. I just heard massive awakening. So somebody could be you and or someone in your energy again. Take it as it resonates. Could be going through a massive spiritual awakening at this time. And you may be intuitively picking up on this, okay? Because some of you are cross-watcher masculines for feminine, okay? I'm hearing the name Eileen for somebody. I don't know if that's somebody's name or grandmother name. Margaret, Mary Jo, Samantha. Spirit, what other signs of confirmation do you have for the collective watching this, that this is their message? I'm seeing a fox in my mind's eye. So you can look up the spiritual meaning of a fox, but it's kind of like cunning, sneaky. So I don't know if somebody, you and or someone in your energy has been sneaky, or maybe you're seeing foxes. I hear September again. That's come out a lot here lately. September may be significant. I don't know if some of you are Libras or Virgo. I'm getting that energy. What other signs of confirmation do you have for the collective? I'm hearing that new stone I looked up recently. Is it rosite? I think is how it's pronounced. Roselight or something like that. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. It's a little bit rare of a crystal, and I think it's a little pricey when I looked it up. But if you're guided to get it and you have the funds, I guess that's what Spirit's saying here. Just sharing the message here. I'm just the messenger. I just heard redemption. So somebody's wanting redemption in a situation and or relationship. We'll see what else comes out. And sovereignty. So somebody is gaining their sovereignty in a situation and or relationship. Susan, I'm hearing Remy. I don't know how to spell it, so I'm going to spell it the best way I know how. If I misspell it, I apologize. Just go ahead and take it if it's your name or if it resonates for somebody you know. I just heard Rotello. I just heard chaos and confusion. Some of you are leaving this chaos and confusion energy behind, whether it's with you or someone that you are associating with in the past. And again, the past, I always say this, the past could be 5 minutes ago, okay? So again, take it if it resonates or how it resonates. I'm seeing long, straight blonde hair. A female. I'm hearing somebody wants to make their presence known, someone from the shadows. Okay, so somebody's probably been watching you secretly, either if you're online and have any kind of online social media. Again, if you don't, that's not for you. But if you do and you're posting, somebody has been watching you, and they've been secretly watching you, like maybe from a fake account once, yeah, to be seen and known and acknowledged. So they maybe come towards you soon. What is it, baby? You want to get under your cover? Dachshunds are so funny. They loved it. Burrow in their blanket, underneath the blanket. I'm getting somebody is fantasizing about somebody else. There's a lot of sensual energy, okay? Okay. We're going to see what else comes out here. I'm sure probably something's going to come out, because usually when I channel that kind of stuff, it'll come out somewhere on one of these decks. I just heard somebody wants to extend an invitation and or an offer to someone. I don't know if this is a love offer or a business or what. We'll see what comes out, because that's been coming out lately. Both of them been coming out, so we'll see. It could be different things for different people. I just heard rest and recalibration. So a lot of you are resting and you're recalibrating after some sort of an ending. It could be just a karmic cycle or a relationship or something, or job. That's what you're going through it right now. I'm getting horse energy again. That unbridled power, freedom, setting yourself free from things. It could be multiple things. Okay, we're going to see what comes out. Spirit, which deck do you want me to pull first? Yeah, okay. I did pre-shuffle all these decks several times. So somebody, I'm pulling, I don't know, I was just guided to start pulling these oracles. Somebody maybe, this is moonlit unity, use understanding to have greater emotional balance. So I don't know, somebody may be coming towards you and maybe asking you to be understanding about a situation from a past. It says Dance of Souls. I want to show you the cards as they come out back to back. Sometimes this is how I get them. Dance of Souls, be vulnerable and let your two hearts intertwine. So yeah, this is for some of you, it looks like it's going to be your love reading. I was kind of getting that. What else, Spirit? Unexpected joys. Life surprises are gifts. I'm going to show you the card here before I read it here. So I don't know if you can see that. Unexpected joys, life surprises are gifts, opening doors to unforeseen adventures. Yeah, so I definitely feel like you're getting some kind of, looks like it's romantic related. Somebody is wanting to come in and be vulnerable with you and ask for some understanding in a situation, like compromise or have a heart-to-heart conversation with somebody. And it may be an unexpected surprise for you to see this person again and them bringing a heartfelt apology and or offer for you. Didn't I say chaos and confusion? Look at that. Chaotic clarity. Amidst confusion and intense crisis, seek the light of understanding and resolve. Yeah. I feel like a lot of you are going through this right now. Flickering passion, feelings come and go, or the chemistry is not there. So yeah, I feel like this person, they could have left you and ghosted, and or there was a separation caused by some, well, we're gonna see what else comes out before I think what I'm thinking is going on here. Yeah, somebody set themselves free. Liberated path. Yep, somebody's setting themselves free. Embrace freedom. That, yeah, again, the horse energy, I just channeled that. Unbridled power. So I'll write that. I know I wrote horse, but I'll put freedom. You're setting yourselves free with passion, like you are pushing through, like with action, that, wand energy, fire energy, taking action to set yourself free from something. You and or someone in your energy, taking steps towards your true potential. Yeah. Deeper waters, step out of your comfort zone, explore new depths. Yeah, see, waters represents emotions, okay? And this is confirming this vulnerability. Somebody wants to have a vulnerable conversation with somebody, and it's going to bring an unexpected, joyful event. Like this event of them coming towards you is going to be probably joyful for a lot of you. Yeah, pull weeds of resentment so your love can bloom, strong roots. So you're guided to kind of let the past go and forgive. Again, this is probably what this person's asking you to do, okay? Yeah, fate. Could be a fated, destined partnership coming in. We're going to see what else comes out in these other cards here in a minute. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to pull these other ones and see what comes out. I just kind of wanted to see what was going to come out in that one just initially. Because as I was shuffling, I was kind of getting something like, yeah, like that was coming out. All right, Spirit. Right. Spirit, what out of the Arcanum Tarot? Wisdom and inequality. Yeah. Look, I kid you not. I just split the deck. Look. That's what came out. Y'all are learning. Y'all are learning from these lessons of unbalanced, unequal relationships. Look, improvement right behind it. And destruction, tower moment. Yep. Somebody's learning a lesson here. about unreciprocated and uneven balance in relationships, and it caused an ending. They're being woke up to this right now through an ending of some sort. Defeat. Look, moving on. Kid you not. Yeah, a painful ending to a relationship or situation feels devastating, but there is hope for renewal. My goodness, improvement. Yeah, circumstances are beginning to improve now, opening new doors to financial stability. So some of you, you're going to be getting through an ending of some sort that you and or someone in your energy has created. I feel like a lot of you have done this. You're moving on towards greener pastures. You're creating new for yourself. This has been coming out a lot. You're working on, you're accepting the defeat. You surrendered to it. You know that you surrendered it to God, the divine. You couldn't control it. You had to let go of the control. Okay. And because you surrendered it, there was an ending that happened for you and or this person in your energy. And now there's going to be improvement into your finances. Because again, this unequal give and take in relationships, it's not just they're physically taking your finances, right? It could be that. Okay, it could be somebody stealing finances in a relationship of some sort. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can be business too. But for a lot of people, and I've been saying this lately because I've learned this now over the last several months, a lot of people, really over the last year, a lot of people don't realize that your energy, wherever your focus goes, wherever your thoughts go and your intentions go and your emotions go, that's sending energy to somebody. And if you're giving your time and your attention to somebody and your love, to somebody, even if they're not physically taking money from you, they're still taking from your money, finances, so to speak, in an energetic way, because that energy that you're pouring and that time that you're pouring into that person could be spent stabilizing your finances and building more finances for yourself. So you got to kind of think of it that way. And so anytime somebody connects with you, it could be very limited contact. It doesn't matter. The little bit of attention, a hit of energy they get off of you, if you've been working on yourself and been in hermit mode, healing, doing spiritual work on yourself, your energy is probably pretty potent, okay? And a little bit of a hit off communication from you, even just through texting, can help them manifest things for them. That's your creation energy, your sacral energy. And they can go create with it and, in a sense, steal finances from you by stealing your time, your attention. Okay, because that's energy. It's an energy exchange. And so when they're not given the same that they're taking, then that's an uneven relationship, an uneven give and take. And that can cause tower moments in a lot of relationships. I know because I dealt with it recently again. But yeah, in the last month or so. Yeah, disempowered. You may be doubting your power. So that's what it says. But it says you're moving on here. So, I feel like this was in the past, after this ending of defeat, you felt disempowered. Now there's improvement and there's moving on. Okay. So you're moving towards your abundance. You're now pouring into yourself and your own healing. That heart chakra came out. You're gaining the wisdom from this ending. Okay. And you're learning this life lesson, this karmic cycle. You entered a karmic cycle. I feel like a lot of you. Some of you are now got your sword up with somebody and you got boundaries. You learn how to have some stronger boundaries with people through this life lesson. And you're standing on business, which is great. That's what we need to do. We got to protect our energy. We got to protect our love. We can't just give it to anybody, right? And you're experiencing a lot of delays because of this uneven give and take situation. And I'm going to see what else comes out here with communication. And I'm going to pull from the other tarot. Some of you are making plans. Look, there's a blockage here. Somebody, I'm just going to say somebody, okay, could be trying to make plans. They're at crossroads, I feel like, and they're trying to make a decision whether they're going to move towards somebody or not, or stay where they're at. And there's a delay here. And they're frustrated. They could be essentially frustrated too. Just saying. Because they probably fantasize. That's probably this person getting frustrated because there's delay. They want to come towards you. Maybe there's delays in them leaving a situation behind because of a legal situation, and maybe they can't fully come towards you and they want to do it right. Look, because integrity was right over here on the other side of the deck. They want to do it right. So they want to come towards you correct after maybe an ending, like a legal ending, like a divorce or something. And it's causing a delay, I feel like, in coming towards somebody. And there's a blockage here though. Somebody that's that chaos. there's that chaos energy, and maybe not the right time. They gotta work through some healing, I feel like, this person. They're working on it right now. Yeah, look, surrender. They surrendered situation, you surrendered it, and you've been in hermit mode. Healing. Stalemate, yeah, because you're at a stalemate right now with somebody. Okay? This is blockage. It's a delay and a blockage. And they have to work through this in divine timing. They have to work through this or choose to work through this to move forward. They're refusing to make a choice. They're like in their head. They're trying to make plans. And I feel like you're trying to move forward, right? You're moving forward. Well, a lot of you are. But again, this could be you and or someone in your energy. This is somebody's at a crossroads, I feel like, and they're wanting to move forward towards somebody or something, and there's a blockage here. You surrendered something and it caused an ending. And you're healing and you're trying to gain clarity. I'm sorry. That fantasy, I literally said fantasizing about sensual things. I look over on the other side of the deck and there it is. Oh my goodness. They're trying to, I swear, if temperance comes out, that might be part of the problem. They're like, overwhelmingly passionate towards somebody, wanting to come towards somebody very passionately, in solitude, trying to heal, waiting for an ending, and then so they can make a decision to come towards you. They're trying to make a decision, man. Yeah, because it's not in alignment. There's unhealed patterns and codependency that's still being healed. Yeah, okay. Because that's what they're trying to heal. You and or this person is trying to heal in this solitude, in this hermit. Nurturing, yeah. Queen of Pentacles. Some of you may be parents, okay? You may have children. Doesn't have to be a female. The Queen of Pentacles could be a male, but you could be a very nurturing person, okay? And you may have children, may or may not have children, but you just may overall be a very nurturing person. It's a King of Swords and a Queen of Pentacles and a Queen of Swords. The Ace of Cups. That's a Seven of Cups, excuse me. Yeah, there may be some illusion here. Yeah, there's a disagreement. That's why you got your swords up literally on top of the stalemate. Yeah, probably good luck coming in. All right, wheels turning in your favor, bringing a fortunate opportunity or destined connection. What did I say? Scarcity. A lot of you are working on removing the scarcity mindset, this lack of self-worth. I don't have enough. I don't have much to offer, right? You're going through a lot of anxiety. Some of you and or someone in your energy is going through a lot of anxiety at this time. Fear, shame, and regret over an ending. Yeah, there's illusions here. Literally, it fell right underneath the fantasy card, okay? So there could be some illusions here that maybe they feel like, okay, so you and or somebody could feel like that there's been an ending. This could have taken place either, again, it could be a while back for some of you. It could be, maybe years, but it could have been an ending. And I feel like this person, they're learning some lessons here about they weren't evenly reciprocating in a relationship with you and or, again, take it however it resonates. Because some of you are cross watchers. Maybe you're realizing that in the past with a relationship with, like a feminine energy, you were not giving evenly and reciprocally. And it caused an ending. And I feel like now there's a tower moment also coming in for you and or someone in your energy. And I feel like somebody's learning this lesson. It's like karma coming back. And somebody wants to come in right. They know that they have to come in right, but I feel like they're dealing with these delays. Neither one of you are taking action towards each other. If this is you and you've been waiting on somebody to bring you an offer and come and apologize or whatever, you keep feeling like there's somebody in your energy, a specific person wanting to do that, but there's a delay here and there's a blockage. And I feel like it's in regards to some kind of illusion that maybe they feel like you wouldn't want them back. You wouldn't want to hear from them. You're done, you're over, and you're moved on with somebody else. But that's just illusions, maybe, in their head and or your head. Again, just take it how it resonates. Somebody wants to make plans though, and I feel like you're trying to make plans and move forward. You're trying to move forward. Yeah. Somebody wants to I'm getting something here, so some of you are stable nurturers, but I don't know if you can see this. Can you see how she's looking down at that pentacle? She looks sad. I feel like she's sad because she doesn't have anybody to share it with. That may resonate for somebody. I just saw that. She looks down and she's sad and she's wearing red. Look, red is for root chakra. That's your stability, right? Can be your finances. But it's like she's looking down and she's like, I don't have anybody to share this with. She's sad. She wants to share it with somebody. And you've got, a King of Swords over here that's, very calm, disciplined, blah, blah, blah. And I feel like, I don't know. Got King and Queen of Swords, so you got a match here. Some of you could be coming into inner union with yourself, but I feel like you're matching somebody's energy. There's a mirroring of energy here with somebody. It's a masculine and a feminine. Again, it's causing that stalemate. You're both in sword energy. You've got your boundaries up. You created boundaries and an ending with somebody probably, and or somebody did it with you. It depends on what side you're on. Due to uneven reciprocation of energy. Maybe there was more giving to others, and or it could have been some mind games or something going on there. But you're both at a stalemate. You got your swords up and you got boundaries and nobody is doing anything. You're just kind of stuck. Okay, we're going to move past this. Okay. Impulsiveness. Somebody may jump into conclusions or reacting before having the full picture. That could have been what caused an ending as well. Somebody wasn't thinking about what they were doing and they acted rashly and it could have caused an ending. Yeah. So a lot of you are making progress. You're working on your heart chakra right here and you're working on stabilizing your finances, being more stable and grounded. Maybe if you have kids, you're nurturing your family. Okay. Being a stable front for them. And you're making progress in your life moving forward through your healing. Somebody is over here I don't know if you could see that. Look at that dawn. New beginning. You're making progress towards a new beginning in your life. Is that the sun and the moon? My goodness. We just had a solar eclipse. Wow, that's interesting. A lot of root and sacral. Look at the colors and solar plexus there. And a little bit of blue in there too, and he's looking over the water at is either a setting sun maybe, and that's the moon in the sky. I'm trying to figure it out. Kind of looks like that. Kind of overlooking the water about an ending. And the moon is illusions, what's hidden. And then there's water there, which represents emotions. Interesting. So somebody may be, starting to try to make progress. Eventually, this could be coming to pass here in the future to take action towards somebody, to maybe reach out with an offer. Yeah, look at this. Somebody may still be dealing with attachment issues. It could be codependency, and they're trying to heal that again. That came out, and they're trying to let go and move forward in their life. Yeah, somebody's definitely feeling remorseful for what they did. It caused an ending. They're taking accountability now and solitude. Boy, spontaneity. So somebody may be spontaneously, impulsively coming towards somebody to communicate, and or you could be taking quick action out of nowhere to start a new beginning for yourself. Completion of a cycle, yeah, and reconciliation right behind it. I kid you not. Reconciliation. So, yeah, completing a cycle. Somebody's learning a life lesson about even give and take and not playing around with somebody. I think, if you're in this Queen of Swords energy, I think they were just surprised that you put up your sword to him like that, because you may have been a very nurturing person. It could cause a tower moment for him, yeah. Look at this. Disclosure right behind it. Reconciliation and disclosure of feelings. Somebody is wanting to take action, spontaneous action. And this really is the end of a cycle, really. When this person comes forward, I feel like, and that's part of the completion of a cycle, is coming forward to speak a truth, disclosing their true feelings for somebody. Secret, suppressed feelings or hidden patterns are now rising to the surface. They want to come and reconcile. They could have been, if this was a masculine, they could have been more materialistic, and they were chasing status before, and now they're learning their lesson. It's not always about the status of somebody, what kind of, if they're a business owner or not, they have much to offer. It's not always about the status. A lot of times it's the connection and the love that somebody brought in your life, that they were there for you, they were loyal. And maybe they just didn't see that at the time. They were taking them for granted. Okay. All right. All right, so this is going to be the last one I pull from this one, and I'm going to move on to another deck because this time is moving up here. Okay, so I don't know if you can see this. Responsibility. So what did I say earlier? With this Queen of Pentacles, look, she's carrying a lot of burdens. She's building her coin. She's building her stability, but she has nobody to share it with. And it could be, she would carrying a lot of responsibilities too, especially if she's got kids and she's a single parent, or he, okay? Again, masculine can be feminine and feminine can be masculine. We go back and forth between the both depending on what we're doing in the moment, okay? And what energy we're in. We embody both masculine and feminine traits within us, and we go back and forth between the two. So that could be a masculine. But again, it's like they want to share this with somebody. They want to nurture and they want to share pentacles with somebody and share their life and the responsibilities with somebody. But they're sad that I feel like the person that they were sharing it with was not doing an even give and take with them, and it caused an ending. A lot of you could be carrying heavy burdens right now, but it's just temporary until somebody comes in and makes an offer. Okay? All right, Spirit, let's pull out of this one. That's very, very interesting message. I really like that Arcanum deck. I like it. It gives a little bit different insights in it. All right, Spirit, what do you have for this deck? Like I said, I did pre-shuffle these, Spirit. Whoa, okay. Look at that. The Fool in reverse. Too hasty, sudden action without, again, that was just that, yeah. The impulsiveness. Yeah, spontaneity. Somebody, I don't know. Yeah, they definitely were thoughtless when they took an action. They may want to just come on in and without thinking about it, just hastily, they want to come in. There's 2 that fell out there. 10 of Cups. What's this one? King of Cups in reverse. Too emotional, distracted, hot-headed. Ooh, somebody's working on themselves. Yeah, maybe seeing 10-10. Yeah, a lot of you are working towards stability and creating this bright future for yourself. You're getting more peace in your home now after an ending of some sort. You're attracting and manifesting a 10 of Cups into your life. But somebody has been too emotional. Like, what was I getting? I was getting this hasty, spontaneous, scarcity mindset. They're fearful. They're freaking out. They might be impulsive and trying to make a rash decision to maybe do something before it's time. Like come in with an offer, a hasty offer or something. And they're stuck. That's like they don't want to let go of somebody or something. They're scared. But there's a lot of illusions there. There's like a lack mindset of fear of losing somebody or something or stability or something. And again, it's all illusion in their head. They got to get out of that lack mindset so that they can see that they can create more and they can have better with somebody else. They could be very distracted with work right now. They could be a little bit volatile and just overburdened. This burden came out. Very obsessive, but a little bit being short with people. Because of this anxiety, the scarcity mindset. Okay, what else, Spirit? What's going to happen here? Oh, okay. A narrow escape, recovery, healing. Yeah, comeback. So, yeah, regeneration, new beginnings. Cheer up again. Move on, growing from pain. Yeah. So that's what's going to occur here after somebody works past this healing and past this. Is there's going to be a new beginning. And I feel like there's some reconciliation energy going on here. And they're going to be disclosing some feelings towards somebody that were not disclosed before. They're healing. Yeah, they're coming back. They're going to come back. Okay, anything else we need to know, Spirit, about this situation? What do they need to know about this situation? Temporary success, minor hiccups, delayed. Again, that delays came out. Okay, yeah. 6 of Wands in reverse. Oh, I haven't been showing y'all this. Sorry. Yep. That's what they're going through right now. They got temporary hiccups. Anything else before I pull confirmation deck, Spirit? Yeah, they're dealing with a lack of confidence. Look at this ruthless action. Okay, over dependence. That codependence. They're over dependent on others, so they've got to work through this right now. Whoever this is that's resonating for this, it could be you and or someone in your energy, is trying to work through healing from a codependency. They could be very codependent on somebody for stability right now. And they're trying to heal that and move past this lack mindset and seeing the potential of, them creating new for themselves apart from anybody and being apart from anybody. You and or someone in your energy could be going through this right now. Somebody is, this is a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So we've got in the other deck, we've got the Queen of Pentacles in the upright here and the Queen of Swords. So I feel like this is somebody else in their energy. I feel like also I feel like in this other person's energy that's in your energy, somebody they're connected with, I feel like is this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And they want to go towards a Queen of Pentacles in upright. And which is a Queen of Swords right now, having her guard up. Yeah, this person is very codependent on this person for finances and attention and stuff. They're, wow. Yeah, ruthless action. Look at that. Are you serious? We have both decks, right? we literally have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords in the upright in the Arcanum deck, and now we have both of them in the reverse. To me, I feel that this is a person and somebody in your energies, like somebody else, okay? This is like, I feel like a masculine dealing with a feminine on their end that they're probably trying to create an ending with, and this person does not want to let go of them due to the financial stability that they give them. And this King of Pentacles in the upright, he wants to move towards this Queen of Pentacles in the upright, who's in Queen of Swords right now too, because he sees that this other one that he didn't give an offer to in the past, because uneven reciprocation was not evenly reciprocating, is actually the more stable one. He sees how stable, somehow, I feel like somebody's watching. I channeled that. Somebody was watching you online somehow, and they see how stable you are, alone, single, raising your kids, or whatever the situation is. I feel like a lot of you are, single parents, and they are watching you online, and they're seeing how stable you are. And they're dealing with this other person that is not, and it's making them... I feel like this could be a feminine and masculine energy they're dealing with. And maybe this masculine is in a feminine energy due to this female being in a masculine energy on their end that just doesn't want to let go. Abuse of power, ulterior motives, yeah. Very critical, negative influence, ruthless action, malice, hard-hearted, yeah. They want to let go of this person to move towards a Queen of Pentacles in the upright for a 10 of Cups, okay? That's a wish fulfillment there. So, okay, thank you, Spirit, for some confirmation here. I'm going to clean this up, and I'm going to pull out the confirmation decks here. This went on a little bit longer than I had expected, but, it always happens for a reason. I always have more time in the evenings for stuff like this. I'll sort these out. Shove them in there somewhere, random places, and then I'll reshuffle it later. If this is confirming things for you, again, always use these readings for confirmation of your intuition, what your intuition's already been telling you and or what you've already been going through, okay? Don't try to make it fit. If it's not for you, it's not for you. It could be somebody else in this message, okay? Take only what fits and what your intuition's already been telling you. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to pull some oracles and or crystals and stuff like that here to see what could help you in this situation, to help you on your healing and personal growth journey. Healing and ascension journey. All right, and I'll reshuffle those in later. Okay. Spirit, what chakra do you want them to work on, I guess, or which one's blocked that they could be working on? There we go. Let's word it like that. Blocked root chakra, no coincidence that came out. Remember I said that Queen of Pentacles was in red? That's your root chakra. That's your stability. A lot of you could be dealing with a root chakra blockage that you need to work on. Saving finances, reworking your budget, cutting out extra expenses that maybe you can cut out, and work on that stability, okay? The signs of a blocked root chakra can be physical tension, need for rigid control, constant anxiety, financial instability, digestion issues, lower back, hip, leg, or foot pain, chronic fatigue, and defensiveness. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Self-love suggestion, and I'm going to pull crystals. I'm going to pull the message cards from this person. Okay, maybe messages they want to speak to you about. Okay, what self-love, Spirit would assist them at this time on their healing and ascension journey. Self-love suggestion, look at your... I kid you not. I wasn't looking at this deck, you guys. Spirit is really hitting home with this root chakra message, okay? It's about finances. Look at your finances and find things that are not necessary to cut and plan to save money and make improvements to your budget. Directly ties into root chakra. I can't make it up. I love when Spirit comes through like that back to back. All right, this is crystals. Okay, Spirit, what crystals would they benefit from at this time? Blue calcite promotes deep, calm, enhances clear communication. Again, that communication, somebody wanting to bring communication. Supports emotional recovery. A lot of you are healing. You're in Hermit Road healing your heart chakra, throat chakra, third eye chakra. Okay, maybe one or two more. Spirit, what other crystals would assist them at this time on their healing and ascension journey? Red calcite, root chakra, boom, again. Thank you, Spirit. Grounding, soft vitality, and emotional resilience. Root chakra, inner power, willpower, motivation, manifestation, boundary protection. Red and blue. No coincidence red and blue came out. Wow, that was on that card too. A lot of that red and blue. One more. Okay. Any more, Spirit? What? Amethyst. Okay. Some of you maybe got to get amethyst, third eye, and crown chakra. Again, third eye. And crown chakra, mental clarity, tranquility, enhances intuition and spiritual awareness. All right, thank you, Spirit. I'm going to pull message. So, all right, I'm going to pull the messages first. What would this person like to say, Spirit, if this person were here, what would they like to say to the collective watching this? It could be you watching this, wanting to say this to somebody else, and or someone wanting to say this to you. What messages do they have? You got closer than anyone else in my life. Yep, you definitely got closer to them, got them to open up. When nobody else could get them to open up, they felt safe. Anyone else, Spirit? What other messages do you have for the collective watching this? You were right, spot on. Your intuition was very accurate, and they were hiding feelings. Okay, I'm ready. I hid my true feelings for you right behind it. They came out together. You were spot on about that, collective, and or somebody was spot on with you if that was you hiding it. If somebody's ready. They want to come forward and speak their true feelings to somebody. Why is this bending? Can we start all over and try again? I'm ready. Can we start all over and try again? Any more messages, Spirit, before I move on to the big deck and then the oracle cards? I want to reconcile. That reconciliation card came out in the Arcanum deck. Another sign of confirmation. One more. Thank you, Spirit. One more. I have met my match. I feel like you're a true match. I flipped the deck and it says, "Are you single?" What was I getting? I was channeling it. Somebody's watching somebody. Look, and that was right behind it. I'm ready to move forward, move towards you, and move this relationship forward now. Yep. I want to reconcile. I met my match. All right. So, okay, one more to make it even all the way across. Okay. Okay. You have one more, Spirit? Okay. I want to kiss you so bad. Somebody wants to kiss. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Okay. Moving on to the large deck. These are going to be extra signs of confirmation. I'm just going to grab a section and just start shuffling, okay? Because this is a huge deck. Whether signs of confirmation or messages do you have, Spirit, for the collective watching this, that this is their message. And or doo-be-doo-be-doo. Jackrabbit. Look at that. Intuitive leaps, isn't it? Swift adaptability, intuitive leaps. Yep. And trusting your inner instincts, if I can get it out. Encourages you to balance rapid action with mindful observation. Face your fears. Okay, somebody's being guided to face their fears, to move forward towards something or someone. Archangel Michael can be working with you at this time, okay? Working on guiding a lot of you into your life purpose, which could include working with somebody in a business partnership, okay? Just take it if you've already been intuitively picking up on that. Protection as well over divine unions and guides you into your life purpose and gives you courage, okay? Cutting karmic ties and situations with others. Thank you, Spirit. Anything else? Any other messages? I'm going to get some more out of here. I know it. Any other messages, Spirit, on this? Okay, other side. Okay, believe in yourself. You can do it. I was just guided to look down at the bottom of the deck. A protector masculine is coming in. You will soon have a choice between new and old person. New person coming in. So you got old and new. Another confirmation. Someone you don't know yet or hasn't come into your life yet is in your energy currently, wanting to come in. Well, so somebody wants to reconcile. Phoenix rising again, that's that death and rebirth. While you going through an ego death, you and or this person in your energy. Somebody's grieving the loss of a relationship. Third party interference. Yep, I was picking up on that. There's another third party on the other end with somebody working on your passion projects or passion work. So a lot of you, if you're in that creation Empress energy, you're working on your passion projects and or you're guided to move forward or you're about to move forward on that, okay? Someone is very brokenhearted over an ending, confirmation of that grieving, and wants to talk. So I left it off at the end. Somebody is very brokenhearted over an ending and wants to talk. So, yeah, see that? Another confirmation. Consider being open to brand new love coming into your life when you are ready. So, yep, you got old and new. Somebody from the past. Goodness, alrighty. The Hierophant. Yep, that's that stability. Some of you may have Taurus in your birth chart. You and or this person in your energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, but you don't have to. This is just a grounded energy. A lot of you, that Queen of Pentacles is also very grounded energy. A lot of you are working on being more grounded right now. So You may be seeing fives like 55, 555. That's the number of changes coming. You may be very traditional. Again, like this could be a Hierophant energy that you're attracting in. A very stable, grounded partner. It's good with finances, is likes community. They could be well known in their community. They like commitment and marriage. They're very nurturing. It can be very spiritual and or religious. Look at that twin flame and a past person. A past friendship that never got to turn into a romantic relationship, and twin flame right behind it. Could be a sign of confirmation for somebody. Yep, just saying. Somebody's around, it makes more sense. Okay, boom. Twin flame. 144,000 right behind it. You may be seeing this number synchronicity, 144th, or may resonate as being part of the 144,000. Children, again, I was getting that nurturing energy. Children may be significant in this relationship with you and or someone in your energy. Maybe they have kids or you have kids or both. And maybe somebody wants more kids. Let's see, or wants kids. Either way. Karmic relationship. So I feel like this is a lesson that somebody had to learn. And I feel like there's an ending happening in a karmic relationship, either recently or going on right now. Somebody's trying to make a decision for an ending, to leave something behind. Yeah, breadcrumbing and age gap may be significant. So breadcrumbing that's the uneven give and take, not evenly reciprocated relationship. That's what that breadcrumbing behavior was. Could resonate for somebody. Again, it goes right along with the message I was pulling in the cards. Age gap may be significant, 5 years or more, between you and or someone in your energy. Anything else, Spirit? Good nurturing parent. Another sign of confirmation there. Another sign of confirmation of that children. High-level soulmate could be coming in and or already in your energy. From your soul family aligns perfectly with your life path. Excuse me. Throat chakra. Somebody going to speak of their truth. Deep comfort, mutually supportive, effortless companionship. Past life soulmate connection. I resonate for some of you. Ascended masters are assisting you. Another new love card. You guys, I shuffle these things like 15 times, different sections of the deck. I'm telling you, I shuffled this thing so good. A new love relationship is coming into your life soon. New person. Another sign of confirmation. Somebody is already in your energy. Soon. It keeps saying soon. But I feel like some of you have got to make a decision whether you're going to leave a past behind so that a new love can come in. Maybe that's that delay that you're dealing with, feeling stuck over a decision that you have to make to release the old so that a new person can come in. Maybe some of you are still trying to decide whether you want the old, because maybe there was a lot of investment there of time and energy and love. I feel like somebody can see the potential in somebody that's still going through financial instability. It could be maybe a karmic relationship they're dealing with, but maybe they're debating whether or not to fight for it anymore and or leave and head towards new love. Somebody that is their wish fulfillment. That could resonate for somebody. Addictions, again, are affecting the situation. Codependency. Could be substance abuse, but I feel like this is more codependency because that's what was coming out in the cards. That's a sign of confirmation right there. Some of you may be seeing the number synchronicity 234. Balance, harmony, and alignment with your higher self encourages you to pursue creative pursuits or projects that align with your passions. Again, that card came out. Rainbows, some of you may have rainbows. You may be seeing rainbows, or that's a sign of synchronicity. Some of you may be seeing 333. Okay. I did say that a lot of you're healing and you're coming into inner union with the masculine and feminine within yourself. You're learning how to show up in all the ways as a masculine and a feminine, for you and or your family. Some of you have family, have children, and you're learning how to embody both and balance both. And that takes time, right? And confidence that you could do it without a masculine or a feminine, 333, collaborate, pursue projects. Again, collaborate, pursue projects, a partnership coming in. Spiritual awakening, divine protection, alignment, open, honest communication, emotional balance. That communication again. This could be an ancestral curse that you guys are ending a karmic cycle with right now. You and or someone in your energy. You could have recently ended one yourself, but I feel like somebody's definitely ending a karmic cycle. Okay, I have a yes or no answer card. So if you want to take a second to ask a question in your head, and then I'm going to pull the card and give you the answer, okay? It's going to be yes or no answer. All right, so you can pause it right here if you want to think about something. All right, so I'm going to pull the card out. The answer to your question is no. Okay. All right, so I'm going to move on to oracles, because we definitely got a lot going on out here. What do we want, Spirit? Which one do we want? What's going to be good for them? Okay. I'm hearing the Akashic truth, and I might do angel numbers and the other level, the other lever oracle. Okay. Spirit. What messages do you have out of this deck for the collective watching this? Deck system. Resolution. Spiritual awakening right behind it. Sonic confirmation. That death and rebirth. See? Butterflies. Look, blonde hair. Blonde hair. I did say blonde hair, but it was for a feminine. There's yellow butterflies here. Some of you may be seeing yellow butterflies. Spiritual awakening. Yep. Sign of confirmation. There's a light inside everyone, and spiritual awakening is about lighting it up. Feel the beauty in your life and listen to your inner voice. When you are awakened, you will have more power to face life. Okay, yep. Resolution. Whatever it is that you've been struggling with is about to be resolved. I did get that it was just a temporary burdenness, that a lot of you are carrying a heavy burden and it's just temporary because there's going to be a resolution coming soon. There's going to be some relief. Okay, whatever you've been struggling with is about to be resolved. Remember that resolutions don't always happen in the way that we hope or want, but being able to move forward and start fresh always brings relief. Thank you, Spirit. This one almost fell out right there. Thank you, Spirit. Any other more out of this? Then I'm going to pull from a couple more. Just natural and relax. Yeah, that resting, rejuvenating. Just a natural. The ups and downs in life are just a natural phenomenon. Don't dwell on it too much. Just let it happen. Go with the flow. Accept the challenges in your life and face them with equanimity, and you will be more calm and relaxed. I'll show it to you. You can see that. Relax. That's that song I was channeling through like twice this last week. By Frankie Goes to Hollywood, Relax. It's so funny. I just thought of that. That's so funny. Some of you may be really big 80s music fans. Yellow butterflies again. Hello. Again. Another masculine with blonde hair. So I don't know if somebody's got kids with blonde hair. Boys with blonde hair? I don't know. Blonde hair is significant here because that's 2 cards now, and they're both boys with blonde hair. Relax. Don't strain yourself too much. Relax to move forward better. These are hard to read. When you're tired, take a break and adjust your state to face life's challenges with a more relaxed mindset. Yep. All right. Let's move on to another deck. Spirit out of this angel number oracle. Which card? Oh, I'm going to pull from the lovers one too. It's got lover messages. What numbers do they need to see? Maybe it could be like signs of confirmation of like numbers, synchronicities you're seeing already. Or it could be the message that would be good for you. What messages do they need? Cut the deck. Okay. Release. Empowerment. Can't make it up, you guys. Look at this. 898876 and blonde hair feminine. This one looks like a strawberry blonde. All right, 876, release. Let go of old patterns and beliefs that are no longer serving you your highest good. Embrace freedom in your life. Yep. All right. Completion, 999. Some of you may be seeing 999. I know I saw it today. I saw it yesterday too. Completion, release what no longer, again, release. Release what no longer serves you and prepare to embark on a new chapter filled with opportunities. So yeah, this is what you're being guided to do, a lot of you, okay? And security. That stability, the root chakra. Again, another blonde. 646, work hard and stay disciplined to unlock a happy, wealthy, and successful life. Your guardian angels are here to help you. You can call out to them and ask them to help you. Okay? Empowerment on the other side of the deck and new beginnings right behind it. Look. And these are the last 2 I'm going to pull on this one. I'm going to pull the other one. 898, stand in your power to embrace your true potential with confidence. New beginnings. 919, again, another blonde. A lot of blondes in this deck. You're ready to start a new chapter of your life. Be open to meeting new people. A new love. Hello. That's not a sign confirmation. I don't know what it is. We're getting multiple confirmations. Thank you, Spirit. Alrighty, the last deck I'm pulling from here. Oh, let me just drop that everywhere. Sorry about that. It was loud. Spirit, which messages out of here? This has been a long message. Sorry, guys. What message out of here is for the collective watching this? That would be good messages for them. Two fell out together. Look, trust and wedding. What? my word. And oh my goodness. Brown hair may be significant for masculine. Where's brown hair here? Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. To release. Yeah. Release the old and what no longer serves you. Wedding. The situation involves marriage. Any more out of this, Spirit? Any more? Any more? So silly. I swear when I get towards the end of the my goofiness comes out. Keep an open mind, calling in your soulmate. Keep an open mind. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Keep an open mind. Calling in your soulmate. Again, a dark-haired masculine. All these have dark-haired masculines on these cards. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Calling in your soulmate. One more? That'll be number 5. That's the number of change, right? Any more from this, Spirit? Any more? Spirit. Whoa. Engagement. I kid you not, wedding and engagement came out. So we've got wedding and engagement. Now, again, this has been coming out a lot lately together. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. All right, you guys. I hope this helped you, gave you some clarity. Please let me know if it did resonate for you and if it helped you in some way. And if you want to share how it did, I would love to hear that too. I'd love to hear your stories. But please like, comment, subscribe. I love you guys and how you've been supporting me on liking and sharing. And, you could hit the share button, copy link. You don't have to share it. It still assists the algorithm and it'll help show these messages to more people that need to get them. I do greatly appreciate all your love and support on this channel. And I'll leave you in love and light. Till next time, take care.